Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the latest edition of Foodie Friday, and today the dynamic duo, and this is a part of it right here, is diving into a spot that's a part of the Sodell Concepts family.
That's right. This restaurant focuses on seafood that has a coastal flair. Check out this week's edition at Bluecoast Rehoboth. Welcome to another episode of Foodie Friday. This week we're in Rehoboth at Bluecoast.
And locals say they're not only just making fresh seafood.
They're also taking a fresh approach on classic dishes. So with that, Justina, you ready?
You know I am.
This is Foodie Friday.
Tucked away off of Coastal Highway is the perfect place to anchor down and step into paradise that is Bluecoast Rehoboth.
I love it here for the atmosphere. I think that it's just like a really great environment to be around.
I love coming here and to all of the Sodell restaurants because they have fresh fish every day.
Said seafood's always good, staff's amazing, very clean restaurant, top expectations. It's a great place to be.
The seafood, the environment, once you get like raw bar, it's really nice inside, and like I was saying, in Rehoboth there's not that many. I mean, there's nice places, but this is definitely a lot different. It's just really good food.
And when you're here, you can just coast along. It's a spot where you can reel in the freshest fish to your table.
As soon as you walk in, you'll see a replica of an 820-pound marlin hanging over the kitchen. Kind of sets the tone for what we are, seafood inspired, seafood focused.
Our restaurants are based and built off of chef inspired creation. So we have talented chefs in all of our restaurants. And that's one of the unique things to, our restaurant group is, that we are chef-inspired restaurants. You're expecting simple, beautiful food with a coastal flair to it. We buy and source local. 90% of the menu is seafood.
Just the fresh preparations they're doing around here, where they're doing their seafood over top of produce that you're finding from local farms. That I really just think takes over the top over everything else.
I think it's just the variety of seafood that they have and the freshness and quality that they have it of, because they not only have a raw bar, but a wide assortment from soft shells to fresh sushi grade tuna to everything.
Anything from Bluecoast, it's always fresh and delicious.
So let's dive head first into our dishes. Our first catch of the day, the soft shell BLT.
It's not your everyday BLT. We're gonna take a soft shell. We're gonna put in our egg wash and our flour mixture. It'll be flash fried. Green tomatoes are starting to come into season. Tomato season around here is usually end of June, July, and August. So we have some really nice local green tomatoes. We're gonna take those, we're gonna bread those up as well in our flour and egg wash mixture. Linguiça sausage. We'll take 2 strips of linguiça sausage. That'll be grilled. Linguiça is a Portuguese sausage. And then we're gonna just take some iceberg lettuce. We make a homemade bacon aioli, which is just like a garlic mayonnaise with fresh bacon and bacon fat, and some chow chow, just a traditional southern accompaniment. This sort of cuts through some of the fat and everything in that dish. The green tomato is going to have that crispiness, that tartness, like you would eat a green tomato. You're going to get the bacon and garlic and mustard flavor from the aioli. And then the chow chow is going to balance it all off with some acidity. We want to definitely take it up a notch. We want people to be like, wow, that's creative, that's interesting, this is great. It's not your typical BLT sandwich.
This might be one of my favorite things I've ever had.
Oh, wow. Oh.
But the soft shell crab isn't the only dish reeling in customers. Let's sail on over to our scallop dish.
We source our scallops locally out of Cape May, New Jersey. There's a guy that specifically fishes for day boat scallops. They're gonna be pan-seared. We do farro, which is an ancient grain in the style of risotto. So we use farro, which is an ancient grain, very similar to the wheat berry or barley. We toast it off just like risotto. We cook it just like risotto. Cooking a lobster stock, like a lobster mushroom stock. We have wild mushrooms that we get sourced out of Kennett Square. Fresh peas, some fresh shaved cheese, crispy black trumpet mushrooms, and then we finish it with just a lobster pea broth. These scallops are super fresh. Like I said, they're sourced daily. You're gonna get like the caramelization of the scallop. It's super sweet, very light seafood flavor. The risotto, the farro, is gonna be creamy. You're gonna taste lobster stock, you're gonna taste cheese. You're going to taste the earthiness of the mushrooms.
Although this Bluecoast location has only been open for a year, they've already gathered a solid crew of loyal first mates.
Really nice inside. It sets you apart from where you actually are.
Come here. It is different than the rest of the seafood restaurants in the area. They're local. Everyone really cares about their customers and wants you to have a great experience.
The type of experience we strive to provide at Bluecoast is one from top to bottom, where the service is top-notch. The food is as fresh as possible as we can get in this area for sure.
Having the customer smile and be happy and say the nicest things. We're seeing them coming back 3 or 4 times a week. It means the world. You know, that means everything to me. For a lot of chefs, being a chef is, you know, to see the smiles on the faces at the table.
All right, they have live music Wednesday. Our studio tech just dropped his paper. Sorry, it's making me crack up. Bluecoast is on Veterans Way in Rehoboth Beach. They have another location in Bethany Beach as well. If you visit them, make sure you tell them you saw them on Foodie Friday.
You're messing up.